Hi, everyone. Today I'm going to be walking you through your Commedia dell'arte, day number 3 assignment. Let's go ahead and get started. So yesterday we started getting to know each of the Commedia stock characters individually in a little bit more detail, and we're going to continue with that today. Remember, our TEKs are going to be TEK 4A and 4B, which is demonstrating the role of theater as a reflection of history, society, and culture through participation in dramatic activities, and then exploring the influence of theater, film, television, and electronic media, such as key developments, figures, and works in society. So we're looking at how did society and history impact theater, and how did theater impact history and society. So we're going to begin by typing in your last name, comma, your first name, as well as your theater class period. Once you get onto the warm-up page, you'll see that we have a song and some daily stretches in our routine to do. Remember to take some time. You can use that song as your timer. Take some time to pause this video and do a little bit of stretching. Remember, you can even do stretches at your seat. And then once you're done, you can proceed on to your vocal warm-up. For the vocal warm-up, I recommend 3 big, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, a jaw massage, and big face and little face. Please pause the video to do some facial stretches now. Once you're done with your facial stretches, choose some tongue twisters to say, such as around the rough and rugged rock, the ragged rascal ran, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, or red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. And then write whatever go ahead and write in whichever tongue twisters you said in the box provided. Once you get onto your daily activity page, I'm sorry, you all. Give me 1 second. I am going to close the band door because it's very distracting to me. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but give me 1 second and I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, everybody. They were sounding good, but a little bit distracting to me. Okay, so as I was saying before, once you get onto the daily activity page, you're going to see that we're continuing to learn about the characters of Commedia dell'arte. Today, we're going to be learning about Capitano and Harlequin or Arlecchino. And so Capitano is a more working class or middle class character, meaning they're not exactly rich, but they're not exactly poor either. Capitano is a boastful and cowardly, usually Spanish character who brags of battles he never fought and romances he never experienced. So he's somebody basically who likes to brag and talk a big talk, and he's a little conceited and full of himself. But when it comes down to it, he's actually really cowardly. He doesn't want to fight. He has no, real ability to win any kind of battle or anything like that. And if you'll look at his mask, you'll see we've got the long nose. So remember, the longer the nose, the dumber the character is. And so he's similar to Dottore in the sense that he has big, over-the-top, exaggerated, bold movements to try and appear more important or more intelligent than he actually is. And so what you'll do is you'll watch the video provided to learn more about how Capitano walks. I encourage you to get up with the video and practice for at least 30 seconds to a minute on how to move like Capitano. Then you'll answer the questions provided underneath, which are what character traits describe him? How would you describe his movements? And then try and think of a character from a movie, TV show, or book that matches with Capitano. A soldier or a knight or something like that who acts like they're brave when they're really not. Our second character we're going to be talking about today is called Harlequin or Arlecchino. And so if you think of like the DC characters like Harley Quinn, right? How she's kind of like this like clown looking, and like the Joker from Batman, they're like clown looking characters. That's where that's kind of that's not kind of, it is the same thing as what Harlequin is. Harlequin is the clown character. Harlequin is a very, or Arlecchino is the other name that you can call Harlequin. But Harlequin is very clever, very smart, very quick thinking, always making jokes. And they are usually a clown, a buffoon, a jester, a silly character like that. They're a schemer and a prankster, and they're great at moving. They're very acrobatic. So you can imagine a lot of like flips, tumbles, turns, those kind of things. They're usually a servant to Pantalone, Dottore, or Capitano. And the mask looks a little bit like a cat's face. The eyes are going to be small, little round holes. The forehead is low and smaller, and the eyebrows are crooked with to kind of look like, mischievous. And so to match with the personality of the character, who's always playing jokes, and is a very clever guy. And so the nose is, of course, smaller because he's a highly intelligent character. So remember, bigger nose, dumber, smaller nose, smarter. S, small, smart, right? And so you'll do the same thing that you did for Capitano. You'll watch the short video showing the movements for Arlecchino, and then you will answer what character traits describe them, as well as describing their movements, and then trying to think of an example of like a sidekick, joker, clown type character. The last character we're going to learn about today is Fontesca or Colombina. This is our first female character. This is another smart character. Yesterday we learned about kind of like some dumber characters. Today we're focusing more on the ones who are a little bit smarter, or at least for these two. She is very clever, always high-spirited, meaning she has a lot of expression and emotion. She's very flirtatious, which means she's always trying to get the attention of people that she likes, her love interests, things like that. She's usually the maid to the enamorate. The enamorate is like the couple. We talked about that in some of our old, other videos in our first assignment, that usually in a Commedia play, there is two lovers in the story. And so this Fontesca Colombina character is usually like the maid or friend of the enamorate character. A lot of times she's like, you can think of her as kind of almost like the male version of the Arlecchino, of the clown. You can kind of see how the patterns on their clothing are a little bit similar with the diamond or the triangle shapes and diamond shapes. Since she's a very flirty, high-spirited character, her movement is very graceful and soft, almost like a ballet dancer. She usually carries a basket with her and sometimes a tambourine to make music. And so for Fontesca / Colombina, you'll do the same thing. You'll watch your video and then answer your questions provided. The last thing you'll do today is answer your exit ticket question, which is, of the 3 stock characters we learned about today, which is your favorite? Was it Capitano, the silly bragging soldier, Harlequin Arlecchino, or Fontesca Colombina? That's an opinion question. It's totally up to you. You'll mark your answer choice and then click submit. Once you've clicked submit, that's it. You're done for the day. I hope this video was helpful to you. Remember, you can always reach out and ask questions on Google Classroom, email, remind, text message, or by popping in on our live sessions during the day. Well, that's it for today, everyone. Remember, today's a great day. You're in control of you. Every day is a great day to try your best. I'll see you all in our next video. Bye.